Hi there, it's Sandy, your sister and your friend. Welcome to today's video. We're up in the Waynesville, North Carolina in the Great Smoky Mountains, and I thought that was a great scene behind me I wanted to share with you this morning. And I also wanted to share a teaching that I had just finished up a 40-day coursework with Lisa Natoli of the Center of Awakening, and she had such a great explanation for this particular teaching in A Course in Miracles. I wanted to share with you what I gleaned from Lisa. And the Course in Miracles says this: I am responsible for what I see. I choose the feeling I experience. I decide upon the goal I would achieve, and everything that seems to happen to me, I asked for and received as I have asked. So let's first look at the word, what it means to be responsible for what I see. And if we think about that word responsible, we understand that it really, we break it down and say that we are response-able. So, and if we flip those two words around, we see that we're able to respond to what we see. Then if we combine the first two sentences of this teaching from the Course, we see that we have the ability to choose the feelings that we wish to experience. So in every situation, we choose how we will respond. We are able to choose our vision in each moment, and that is very powerful. Lisa said that some people interpret the phrase, I am responsible for what I see, as a reason for attacking themselves for causing their own problems. They say to themselves, okay, I caused everything that seems to be happening to me right now. I've asked for it, and now I'm responsible for it. I have no money, and I did this to myself. I have cancer, so I must have caused it. I have really been off the mark with my resentments and my grievances for all these years, and now I've manifested a physical problem, and I'm responsible for what I see. A Course in Miracles never wants us to make ourselves guilty and then attempt to take responsibility for the cancer, for the money, for the sickness, or any other problems by attempting to change our thinking. The Course does not instruct us to take steps to reverse a physical condition so that we can be happy later on. That's not it at all. That's the ego's way of attacking us and placing our freedom and happiness into the future. I don't need an experience in the future that's different from the one I think I'm having now. The Course is inviting us to remember who we are in this moment. We know that the kingdom of heaven is within us, which means that we have everything that we need to resolve our problems right now in this moment. I'm responsible for what I see means I choose the feelings I would experience in this moment. I have the power to respond to this thing that seems to be happening to me. We all have the power and the ability to remember that we are not a body and that our true nature is holiness and light. The teaching goes on to say, I decide upon the goal I would achieve. Now, our goal in every moment is always to remember who we really are, our true identity. We have been taught that every time we have a problem, we should focus our attention on the problem. We're concerned about how the little s self is feeling right now. We judge other people for what we think they're doing wrong, and we wish our life was different. We attempt to solve the problem with the same energy that caused the problem, and that causes a never-ending stream of problems. But when we watch what Jesus did in his ministry, he was remembering his holiness, he was remembering God, and he was extending the light. He was remembering who his brothers were, and he was reminding everyone of the truth. I choose the feelings I experience and decide upon the goal I would achieve. That goal that I want to achieve is to remember my holiness and that I want peace all the time. I want to join with all my brothers and sisters. That is my goal, and everything that seems to happen to me, I ask for and receive as I have asked. So when I ask for peace and unity, I receive it in that moment. The Course goes on to say, deceive yourself no longer that you're helpless in the face of what is done to you. You have all power. You're all light. You're not helpless, and you have the ability to remember this. When we change our focus and look to God as our supplier and lover of our soul, we will know that we lack nothing. We will see our own innocence and see the truth in all our brothers and sisters. It will be our joy to remind them that we are all just as God created us. The practicality of living like this is that we won't be joining in anyone in their stories anymore. We'll hear the story and we'll still see the things we always saw, but our dedication is to remember our holiness. It is our holiness that blesses the whole world, and that is our new focus. We will make mistakes along the way, and that's no big deal. We'll get better the more we practice, and we'll find out that it gets easier. We are now listening to whatever this person is telling us from this new vision. Lisa said that our job is to watch our minds. Our mind is going to go right back into the old ways of giving advice and joining in the suffering until we remember, no, I don't do that anymore. I'm now allowing truth to occupy my mind completely, and I have the ability to respond to this situation the way I choose. And then we respond from that place of remembering who we are. This is exactly what Jesus was doing all the time. It's not a big deal, and we all have that same power. We're not helpless in the face of what is done to us. When we practice being response able and choose to focus on our holiness, we will see how quickly everything that is not light disappears. Darkness always dissolves in this kind of light. That was a wonderful teaching by Lisa. Thank you so much for listening to my summation of it. And I love you so much. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit the like button. Leave me a comment. I love you so much. Go and be blessed. Bye-bye.